Let us sing now, lift us up to higher ground. Let us see and hear the sounds, a rising sun and the birds that sing. Release the song, let your love take wing. Welcome to the Fresh Toones Show. My name is Dave Paltz, and I woke up this morning thinking about what a possible theme for today's radio show might be. When I've been doing shows recently, I've been inspired by what some may regard as risky subjects. The one I have in mind for today is called Something to Believe in. Now, some might get a little nervous, oh, he's going to go off on some religious rant or something. No, with that theme in mind, I'm going to share some fresh tunes that reflect all of our needs to have something to believe in, even if that means believing there's nothing to believe in. What? Yeah, even if we're adamant everything sucks and anyone that believes in anything is wrong, stupid, or a fool, etc. Maybe in that instance, if we're feeling that way, we're as a strong believer as anyone that that's what we believe in. My getting into the subject of believing is not going to be an attack on anyone's personal belief. It's more about whatever belief we might have. Each one of us needs to hold them up to the light and inspect them closely. That is the main responsibility of each one of us. If there are parts of an organized religion, political party, or philosophy that don't ring true, we'll need to step up and either confront it directly or walk away from it. If we do want what's best for ourselves and others, we need to be strong enough to get up and kick off that dust and then take steps towards a life that sings a better tune, a better song. That's our responsibility. This song is called Everybody Needs Something to Believe in. Everybody needs something to believe in. Everybody needs something to believe. What's the end you choose to believe in? Is it something, someone, or a single book? Do you want it handed to you, or do you want to have to look? 'Cause everybody needs something to believe in. Everybody needs something to believe. Is it absolute or something more? Was it fear that closed the door? Was it a lack that called out for love? Was it the rain that let you know that everybody needs something to believe in? Everybody needs something to believe. The universe is your friend. Close your eyes and feel the wind. There are smaller things than you'll ever see, but big or little, love is what you're here to be. Yeah, everybody needs something to believe in. Everybody needs something to believe. You may think you haven't got the time for fancy thoughts of love, you prefer their wine. Take a moment and inspect your choice. See what's there that invites your voice. Be brave as you hold it up to the light. Be honest and you'll gain new sight. 'Cause everybody needs something to believe in. Everybody needs something to believe. But what's the end you choose to believe in? Is it something, someone, or a single book? Do you want it handed to you, or do you want to have to look? 'Cause everybody wants something to believe in. Everybody needs something to believe. Yeah, everybody needs something to believe in. Everybody needs something to believe. Well, as we go through life and we're finding out just what we believe in, trial and error, I guess, it's all about trying to find a source within ourselves to bring about some well-being by being confident that that's who we want to be. And it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort, but in the end, it's well worth it. This song is called Find the Source. Find the source of your well-being. Let it lead the way to find some peace. Trust yourself, release your love. Lift the lid and look inside your heart. Feel the glow within you. Be the one you want to be. Be the love you always hope for. Step inside the door. Surround yourself, bathe in her light. Feel the warmth and smile with delight. Raise your arms, raise your hand. Volunteer your love throughout this land. Feel the glow within you. Be the one you want to be. Be the love you always hope for. Step inside the door. When you find the source, keep it close. Shine the light and do what's right. Do what you can and work and play. Be all that you can be, then rest in peace. Find the source and live in peace. Find the source and be released. Find the source and be fulfilled. Find the source and rest in peace. Well, the whole title of that song is Find the Source of Your Well-Being. I think part of finding a peace, a well-being for ourselves is feeling like we're empowered to imagine what could be and then contribute to bringing that about. This is one of my most recent songs called Imagine That. Imagine that, if you can, a world where you can be just who you are. A rhythm new can't come too soon, where all can spread their wings and sing their tunes. Imagine that, how sweet would be if we could see with eyes of love. A distant voice is faintly heard. The canyon whispers, just sing your tune. Be not afraid in what you speak. Just raise your voice, give honestly your Imagine that, how sweet would be if we could see with eyes of love. Imagine that, and it can change, give worth to those who once thought insane. It's up to you and me to bring about what this world could be. Imagine that, how sweet would it be if we could see with eyes of love. Imagine that, if you can, a world where you can be just who you are. A rhythm new can't come too soon, where all can spread their wings and sing their tunes. Well, as we continue this theme of something to believe in, a few years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I spent months and listening to lectures, great course lectures on philosophy. A lot of the lectures were about Greek philosophers. And at the time I figured, well, they're talking a lot about the good and happy life and how we can pursue it and the things we need to do to obtain a good and happy life. So I said, I'll take a shot at it and write a song and see what I come up with that in mind. It's called The Good and Happy Life. The good and happy life rests there behind your eyes, waiting for you to choose to be the love that you. The time is clearly come to rise up with the sun, to shine your love and become the joy you find in the big love. The good and happy life is within your grasp tonight. It's there when you release your love that's been asleep. Take your hand and lead the way. Hear the song each day. You seek out a good and happy life. As you seek out a good and happy life. As you seek out a good and happy life. Take your hand and lead the way. Hear the song each day as you seek out a good and happy life. As you seek out a good and happy life. As you seek out a good and happy life. As you seek out a good and happy life. This is the Fresh Toones Show, And the theme of today's show is called Something to Believe In. I've been sharing some fresh tunes that are related to that theme and talking a little bit about some of the philosophy that I've been exposed to and sharing a little bit of how they've contributed to some of the songs that I've written. A few of these songs were written right at the beginning of COVID, and it was a time when there was a lot of emotions for going up and coming down, and I wrote this song called Ground to Stand On to encourage myself to remember that I need to find the ground that'll stabilize some of that ups and downs. Some of it I had in the back of my mind of some of the rough lifestyle that a lot of well-known musicians have had to live through, and tried to figure out how to control these big shifts and being really high and going into these depressions that really made it tough on their lives. So I'm sure I had some of that in mind when I wrote this song called Ground to Stand On. Hit the ground, we're up, then down, we're up, then down. On a wild horse, we go around. She takes us up, and then back down, 'cause we're up, then down, we go up. Can't seem to win, still race around. The curves are sharp, the crowds are gone, and we're up, then down, we go up, then down. Let me find a way to see, let me in this life I lead. Help me find the loving key to the love I want to be, 'cause our love gives us ground to stand on. Our love gives us ground to stand on. 'Cause our love gives us ground to stand on. Gives us ground to stand on. And that was Ground to Stand On. About that same time, about 3 years ago, I think I also wrote this song called Do What You Know Is Right. The best you will come to be, and your love will set you free to be the one you want to be. For so long you floundered in search to know your love. Live up your love and be the one, to be the one you want to be, to live the love you want to see, to give when there is need, to find to hear the sounds of love, to heed her and to become the love that you sought for so long. Sing your love, sing it until you're done. Lift your heart each day with the love you give away. Rise with the sun, shine your light with everyone. Ride the tide coming in, and live out the love within, and live out the love within, and live out the love within, and live out the love within. Well, I think I've got time for a couple more songs today on this Fresh Toones Show with the theme of something to believe in. This song came to mind. It's called The Pilgrim's Tune. And I guess we're all pilgrims or on a pilgrimage to discover just what we believe in and who we are and who we want to be. It's kind of a sweet violins in this song. It's called The Pilgrim's Tune. Pilgrim's tune calls to you. Lift your head, enjoy the view. Realize she sings for you. Find your love and you know the tune. A pilgrimage to an inner sanctum, a journey without end, to roam the halls of mirrors and riddles, to circumstance the broken glass. The pilgrim's tune calls to you. Lift your head, enjoy the view. Realize she sings for you. Find your love and you'll know the tune. The Odyssey intrigued our interest. We wandered lost, our maps forgot. With weary hearts we sought to sojourn, but the quest she beckoned more. The pilgrim's tune calls to you. Lift your head, enjoy the view. Realize she sings for you. Find your love and you'll know the tune. Find your love and you'll know the tune. This is the Fresh Toones Show, and I'm going to wrap up today's show with this bouncy song called Sail the Breeze. Inspiration from the sky, breezes pass, they lift us high. We soar and dip like a twisting kite. We hit the ground to reach new heights. Feel the wind beneath your wings, Feel the warmth with open arms. Give what you can and do no harm. We'll elevate with each new step on stairs set forward by those we met. In our search to find insight, we'll sip our tea with pure delight. Feel the wind beneath your wings. See the sun and the love she brings. Feel her warmth with open arms. Give what you can and do no harm. The fervid wind that's been about would gladly bring our hopes to the ground. But patient, hopeful, strong we'll be to flow above, to sail the breeze. Feel the wind beneath your wings. See the sun and the love she brings. Feel the warmth with open arms. Give what you can and do no harm. Just do you, but do no harm. And that's it for the Fresh Toones Show this week. I hope you have a very creative week and that you can feel the breeze beneath your wings as you take off in your creative ventures. Have a great week. Have fun. So long now. Let us sing now. Lift us up to higher ground. Let us see and hear the sounds. A rising sun and the birds that sing. Release the song, let your love